Hi, my name is Sylvie and welcome to my yoga YouTube channel. Today's practice is going to be gentle hip opening practice. So we're going to stay low to our mats today and really ease into these movements, bringing a gentle awareness and focusing on our breath as we move our juicy hips. So to start things off, we're going to get into a wide knee child's pose. So bringing our knees to the edges of our mat, sinking our hips back and folding over our thighs. You can invite a prop to support your forehead or your sit bones, or maybe using your forearms to cushion your forehead. And before we get moving, begin to slowly inhale in through your nose and exhale out. Inhale, we expand our ribs nice and wide, filling up with breath. And exhale, allowing the air to fall out of our nostrils, slowly making its way out, depleting our chest. So doing a few more just like that. On our next inhale, we're going to slowly rise up to tabletop. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Inhale, we're going to drop the belly, pull the chest through. Exhale, we're going to round the spine, create lots of space between our shoulder blades, and tuck our chin. Inhale, we pull the chest through, drop the belly, and exhale, rounding the spine. We'll do a few more to our own breath. Next inhale, we're going to meet neutral spine. And exhale, we're going to take our left hand and cross it over our right. So we're crossing our arms. Inhale, we're going to pull the chest through slightly, lift our chin. And exhale, we're going to round the spine and sink the hips back a bit, kind of like a hovering child's pose. Inhale, we're going to roll back up, open up that chest, maybe lift the gaze. And exhale, round the spine, sinking back. A few more like that to your own breath. Inhale, nice and wide in the rib cage. And exhale, falls out of your nostrils, slow and steady. Inhale, we're going to meet back into tabletop, hands under shoulders. And exhale, we're going to take our right hand, crossing it over our left. Inhale, open up that chest. And exhale, hips back, rounding the spine. Inhale to roll through, open up. And exhale, nice, slow and steady. Do a few more like that to your own breath. On our next inhale, we're going to meet back into tabletop. Exhale, extend your left leg out long and begin to rock slowly front to back. Beginning to wake up the backs of your legs. Focusing on that expansion of your ribs on the inhale. Next inhale, we're going to pause. And exhale, we're going to take our left foot and bring it over to the left side of our mat. So toes stay down. Whoops, kicking my couch. Bringing it over to the left. And inhale with your legs straight or maybe bending your knee. You're going to swing it all the way to the right, crossing your right foot and gazing those toes. Exhale, we swing it around to the left side of our mat. And inhale, swinging it to the right, gazing behind. Do a few more just like that, controlling the breath. Hopefully you guys don't have a couch that you're hurtling over. I'm moving soon, so my yoga corner is full of boxes. Meeting on our last inhale, we bring our left foot back. And on an exhale, we bring our knee to our nose and step through to our hands. Inhale, we open up our chest, press our hips forward, and take a few rounds of breath to arrive in our space. Inhale, we're going to circle our hips slightly. So bringing them back a little bit for the back half of the circle and then bringing them forward on the inhale. So we'll start out with one direction. And exhale, we're going to switch into the other. Inhale, we're going to pause at the front of our space. And exhale, we're going to take our shin, placing it on our mat. So our left ankle will be towards our right wrist. And we're going to slowly settle into pigeon. So option to stay here, or you can bend your knee to create a 90-90 shape. Yogi's choice. And inhale, we're going to open our chest. And exhale, we're going to lower down to wherever feels comfortable. Blankets and pillows are a great option here to support your chest. And to settle into this, we're going to rock our hips slowly side to side, adjusting your shins so that your knees feel supported. There's no pinching anywhere. Tuning into your breath, expanding on the inhale, and slowly releasing on the exhale. On our next exhale, we're going to pause and we're going to have a few moments of stillness. Allowing our muscles to uncoil around our hips, to settle in, to arrive. Inhale, we're going to slowly lift our gaze. And exhale, we're going to sit onto our left hip and swing our right foot around. So we're going to bring our right foot over our left knee, so we're crossing our legs. Inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up, and exhale, twist over to the right. Softening our gaze. Inhale, we're going to bring ourselves back to center. And exhale, we're going to swing our right foot back and make our way over to tabletop. Exhale, we're going to extend the right foot out long, big toe meets the mat, and do a few rocks front to back. We're going to pause on our next inhale, and exhale, we're going to take our right foot, bringing it over to the right side of our mat. Inhale with our legs straight or knees bent, we're going to swing it around to the left, gazing at our back toe. Exhale all the way back to the right, and inhale over to the left, gazing behind as an option. Let's do a few more just like that, focusing on the breath. I'm doing the lazy boy version, truly. We're going to do the last one, meeting on our inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bring our big toe back down to the mat. Exhale, we're going to bring our knee to our nose, rock through to our hands. Begin to adjust our stance, bringing our chest forward, pressing our hips forward. Maybe adding some blocks to create more space, or to make fists to protect your wrists. Take a few breaths to arrive. Begin to invite some small circles in your hips. So inhale, you press your hips forward and around, and exhale, they can go back a little bit and around. Small, gentle circles, using your breath as a guide. We're going to switch directions. Wonderful. Inhale, we're going to pause. And exhale, we're going to set up for pigeon. So we're going to bring our shin to the mat, right ankle towards left wrist. And begin to find your shape. Maybe you bend your back leg to create a 90-90 shape. Maybe you invite some pillows to support your chest in the front. And we're going to start with a round of breath, chest proud, broadening your collarbone. And exhale, we're going to slowly make our way down, whatever version feels good for us today. Each side is unique, so it may not be the same. Then begin the slow rock side to side, gently inviting a bit of movement. Slowly sipping in the air. And on the exhale, allowing it to fall out gently, slowly. And on your next exhale, we're going to find some stillness, surrendering to the shape. allowing the muscles to release, let go of the grip. Here for 3 more rounds of breath. Inhale, we're going to slowly lift our gaze and bring ourselves up. And exhale, we're going to make our way over to our right hip and swing our left leg around so that our left foot is over top of our right knee. Inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up. And exhale, twist over to the left. Keeping the gaze soft. Inhale, we're going to twist ourselves back to center. And exhale, we're going to find bound ankle. So we're going to bring our heels together, knees spread out wide. Option to grab anywhere on the leg or to use blocks to support the space between your knee and your mat. So inhale, we're going to lift up our chest, keeping the spine nice and tall. And exhale, we're going to lean over, back nice and flat, not rounding the upper spine too much, and just hang out here for a few rounds of breath. Maybe using your arms to press your hips a little bit, if that feels good for you today. Keeping it nice and wide on the inhale. And slowly let it out on the exhale. This is a great place to stay, or you can allow your back to curl over, or you can slip your forearms under your shins and grab your toes. That's also another way to bring yourself forward. Yogi's choice. Using the breath as a guide. Giving your hips space. Three more rounds. Inhale, slowly lift the gaze, bringing yourself upright. Then take your feet, knees bent, feet planted on the floor, and slowly recline down. So you have a couple options here. You can continue with your hips open. You can bring your knees together to close off your hips, or you can allow your legs to go long. Taking a few rounds of breath here in your final resting pose. And I invite you on the inhale, as you're filling up, instead of focusing on your ribs, I want you to focus on your hips. So directing all the breath to fill up your hips in the bowl of your pelvis, getting in all the muscles and joints. And on the exhale, allowing your muscles, joints, everything around your pelvic area to release, almost like it gets to sigh and release a bit of tension, uncoil. So inhale, we're going to fill up our hips with our breath, and exhale, allow them to release. Do a few more just like that. Releasing a little more with every round. Loosening the grip. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me and with yourself and your hips on your mat. I hope you have the most wonderful day, and thank you for joining me.